Hey world, what's happening? I just wanted to give you a quick update. I just got off the phone with a guy that works at the campground where the beach is located. I uploaded a video recently about dogs at the beach. This is a beach where dogs are not supposed to be. There's a sign that says no dogs allowed. I've been going to this beach for over a decade. We used to be able to have a lot of fun at this beach, and now it's crawling with dogs. So, what I wanted to do is confirm that the rules are still in place. I wanted to confirm that dogs are still not allowed there. So I'm talking to this guy who, it turns out, is totally on the same page as we are. And by the way, I know this is not just a problem in my town. From reading your comments, I know that this is a universal problem. It is happening everywhere. It is an epidemic. And so this guy that I had on the phone told me that it is a huge problem that they are trying to stay on top of. He explained that these people see their dogs as their children. Well, we all knew that. But that they are actually taking down the signs. He said, they keep taking down the signs and we keep putting them back up. I'm like, this is something people need to know. This is the type of antisocial behavior I am talking about. Who thinks it is okay to go and remove signs? These dog lovers look at people like us and tell us that we have no soul, that we are heartless, that we are somehow subhuman because we're not a fan of these stinking, slobbering, disease-carrying mutants. Yet we're not the ones going around removing signs and disregarding the rules. I've discussed in my videos so many different things like people who disregard leash laws, think they are above the law, bring their dogs places where dogs are not supposed to be, allow them to run on sports fields where dogs are not allowed to run. Total disregard for rules and laws. And yet we're somehow the bad people. So anyway, this guy told me that he has been bitten by dogs a number of times, that he doesn't trust any dog. And I was like, yes, finally I have someone who's not a dog nut, who's actually sane. And, we were talking about just how unpleasant it is for me to have to deal with these people, to have to confront them. And he said for them as well, that it seems to be a very regular thing that they're facing. And he said that that they are working with the government authority, like the BC Parks, to really enforce the rules and to punish them for breaking the rules. And I said, you know what? I think that's what it takes. That these people need to be fined. Maybe that's what it takes, to deter them. And he said, yep, and they're working on it. And he took down my name, and he thanked me very much for calling. He recorded my complaint, and he said that they're on it, and they're trying to solve this big problem. And I'm thinking right now like that was a very positive interaction. He recognizes the problem. They're trying to do something about it. And the way he was explaining that they're working with the government to impose fines and penalties, I'm thinking that maybe this process would move quicker if more and more people would call and would complain. Because, the way he recorded my call, could you imagine if he was recording 20 calls a day or 50 calls a day? Things would get done faster, I think. So what happened in the conversation is we agreed that there are people like us who are very uncomfortable. And not just for, the fact that the dogs might attack children, but even leashed dogs that are controlled, they urinate and they defecate on the sand. And I don't care if you pick it up. There's a reason why human beings are not allowed to piss and shit on the sand at the beach. And dogs should be prohibited for the same reason. Anyway, so that was it. And I just feel good about it. And he gave me a number to call. He says, next time you're there, if you see a dog, call this number. That's the number for the visitor center there. And someone will come down. He says, it's our job to confront these people. It's not your job, so call us. And I thanked him very much, and I'm keeping the number in my wallet. And I shared the number on my social media to encourage, others in my community to do the same. And I just hope that by making this video, I can encourage you to do the same. Call the people who are in charge of the beach. Complain, complain, complain. This is the only way we can get things done. I really, believe, and like I said to him on the phone, that there is a large percentage of the population who feels the way we do, but they don't speak out because they're afraid of being judged. They're afraid of the backlash. They're afraid of getting messages like this, right? People think you're crazy if you don't like dogs. They'll call you names. They'll say you have no soul. These are the people we are dealing with. I've been saying this over and over again, but you have people who actually wish for innocent children to have their faces ripped off. Just think about that. And why? Because people are speaking out against the very real risks that dogs pose. Because we come out and state facts, irrefutable facts about dogs. It's incredible. But I'm starting to think, oh, excuse me, I just had a smoothie and I'm burping. I really think that these people are not the majority that we think they are. They're just really loud, and they're really taking over. They're bullies, like someone on my channel said. They are bullies, and they are bullying the good, rational, kind, decent people into silence, bullying us into submission. Because when we speak up, they attack us. Nobody likes to be attacked, so they're not speaking up. But we need to. We need to speak up. We need to stand up to these nutcases. They're crazy, and they're taking over our public places and everything. They're antisocial in so many ways, letting their dogs bark and then attacking you when you complain. I covered this in many videos, how dog ownership breeds violence, because in their minds, they're never at fault. They're narcissists. This is a huge mental illness. And, I have people who accuse me of not being able to handle criticism, or, because I delete them, I block them. It's not that I can't handle criticism. I can't handle stupidity, and I can't handle sickness and toxic personalities. I have no room for that in my life. I went through a lot of my life, being associated with sick people, and I'm done. I'm in a much healthier place today, and I don't have time to waste interacting with people who have personality disorders. Not on my channel. This is not a platform for your insanity. If you're gonna comment with insane shit, you're gonna get banned from my channel. So anyway, I just want to encourage you to complain. I really think there's hope. I really think there is, but it's going to take a whole bunch of us speaking out together. Change is happening, and I believe strongly that the future is dog-free, but we all just need to come out of the woodwork. I know you're all there, and I know it doesn't feel good to put yourself out there and to risk being attacked, but that's the only way we can change things. And soon we're going to be the loud majority, and these bullies are not going to have the power they have over us any longer. So go to the beach. I'm going to go to the beach, I think, today. I'm going to bring the phone number. I have it in my wallet, and I told the guy I'm going to call as soon as I see a dog. And I'm telling you, things are going to change, man. Thanks for watching. The future is dog-free.